Hey everybody, it's Country Girl. So those of you that watched my mail call, you know that I got some interesting pasta. I will tell you before we get into this, if you're watching, if you are sensitive, if you have children around, be warned how do I say this, y'all? The interesting pasta is of an adult nature. So just so that you are forewarned, okay? So we're going to make this meal using what he sent me, and I'm going to spike it up a little bit. So y'all follow along with me. You ready? Okay, what I have here in my skillet, I got a diced onion, it's about a medium onion, and about a 1/4 teaspoon of granulated garlic. I'm going to make a full batch of my sauce, and I will freeze what I don't use. So, if I haven't shown you this or you haven't watched the other video where I did show it, slice it down the center. You put your fingers and your thumbs right here, you can roll it straight out, the whole thing will come out clean. Easy, easy way to do that. That is ground beef. This is ground pork sausage. I won't need, as I said, this is a full batch. I won't need all of this for all of that pasta. It's not that big of a bag, so I won't need all of it. So I will, whatever I eat, and the rest I will freeze. Or I'll save a little bit of it out for leftovers, but because leftovers are just awesome. I just kind of want to break this meat up a little bit. Nothing fancy. Get the onions mixed in a little bit. I said nothing fancy, you guys. And we are dealing with pork, so before I go handle anything else, I'm going to slide my board over here. Excuse me for a minute while my back is to you, but I need to wash my hands before I go handle my spices. I've edited this part out a few times before in other videos. Man, I'm close. Sorry, y'all. And I got a couple of comments. You know, people may not know that, and it's a good point. You know, if you're new to cooking, you may not know that. If you're handling raw pork, raw chicken, wash your hands before you touch anything else, okay? So let me grab my spices. I set them over here. I'm not putting a whole lot in here, guys, because their sauce is already seasoned. I just want to season the meat. So this is just a little bit of black pepper, tiny bit of salt. This is, and I'm going to show you, this is a tomato powder, basically a bouillon cube in powder form. Diane, the canning nana, she can make this. It's awesome. I've seen her do it. You guys go check out her channel if you haven't. I love you, sis. This is some that I purchased before I knew her video existed and knew I could make this on my own. So I'm not putting too much, just a little splash of it in here. Little bit of onion powder. Again, I don't need too much because I got the fresh onions in there. This is where I'm going to add the Italian spices in. This is one of my favorites. This is oregano. And basil. Gotta have the basil. What is Italian without basil, ladies? So, one more time, let me just mix this around a little bit. Oops. Don't break the glass. I already have some water boiling on the stove. We'll show you in just a second. A lot of times, y'all, if I'm making really big meals, like this is going to be happening a lot, I will keep a big bowl of hot soapy water in the sink. Then I can just rinse my hands each time. So y'all keep that in mind. So we're going to take this over to the stove, get this going, and I'll show you the thing. I'll be right back. Alright, y'all. It's me. The water is boiling. As you can see, it's steaming. So we're going to do the pasta. Now, I kept one of these out so that we can do a before and after because several of you commented how much did it swell. I don't know how much it will swell, but we will be finding that out. I am just a little too low, y'all. Much better. So, let me show you this. This is, yes, ladies, gentlemen, penis pasta. I don't know if you can see it. I'll show you the box. It really is penis pasta. Penis shaped. Not made from real penises, by the way. Only shaped like it. No men were sacrificed in the making of this product. So, we're going to get this in here. At least you can see I'm going at a rapid boil. I don't necessarily need a rapid boil. When you're doing pasta with shapes, you have to be a little bit more careful with them. You have to be a little more gentle. And you really want to stop it al dente, because if not, they will lose their shape. They'll break apart. And you kind of lose all the fun of it. I'm going to gently mix this around. This is salted water, by the way. That's all I have in this water is salt. I will tell you, people tell you all the time to put oil in your salt. Do not, or in your water. Do not, do not, do not. You want your pasta a little sticky so that the sauce sticks to it. That's the whole point, okay? So, throw this in the garbage bowl over here. Y'all never seen me have a big bowl over there. I call it the garbage bowl. Everything goes in there. The cuttings from the onion, the boxes, the cans, whatever. All goes in the bowl. When I'm done, quick cleanup, just dump it in the trash. It's quick. So in the pan, I've got the meats, the onions, the garlic, the spices. We're going to brown this up. And one thing I'll tell you is don't overcook your meat. I just need to check the seasonings real quick, guys. Yes, I know I ate raw meat. That's going to be good. Don't overcook your meat, guys. In this stage, you just want to brown it. And chop it up as it's going so it gets in smaller pieces. So, I'm going to get this browned. My water is down at a simmer so that it will gently cook that pasta. And once I get this browned, I will be back and we'll go from there. See you in a little bit. Okay, I'm back. This meat is browned. I can show you. It is not cooked all the way through, you guys. It's just browned. And you will see that there's a little bit of fat and water in here from the meat. I drained a little off because there's still quite a bit in here. But you don't have to drain it off. And don't drain it all off, especially if you only have a tiny bit. If you've got really good lean meat, don't drain it. Ooh, that smells good, y'all. Roasted red pepper and garlic. So, but that's your flavor is in there. If you drain all of the oil off or all of the, you know, everything that you got in there. Oops, wrong spoon. Sorry, guys. How ill prepared was I? But I don't want to waste none of this, right? This is quite a bit of meat for one can of sauce, but I like a really thick, meaty sauce. So I will tell you, if you're going to do, as I did, make a large batch, and you really like your pasta sauce, like sauce more meat than meat, then you're going to need 2 jars of this, or you're going to make your own, because I used 2 pounds of meat. But I like mine really thick. I like the meat. So I'm only using the 1. But it's going to work perfect for me. It'll be beautiful. So what about you guys? What's your favorite meal? What's your favorite meal to cook? Y'all leave me a comment. Let me know. I love to talk cooking and I love to learn people's customs. And this one, by the way, I did not mention at the beginning. Let me put this out here. My mail call, if you have not seen the video, well, this was sent to me from Mr Mach 1. And he said, I see a cooking video coming on. So, you go, Mr. Mach 1. I am going to turn this down to a simmer. I'm going to put a lid on it because it will pop and burble. Let's check the pasta. Hey, it has grown substantially in size, you guys. I don't think it's ready to eat yet. Ow. It's like really hot. And let me show you the difference. Can y'all see it? Can you see the difference? It's about doubled in size, which is normal for most pastas. Oh, now that just bites. Oh boy, I'm holding one out so I could let it go. Check it. It's almost done, you guys. Real close. So we're going to let this sauce simmer just a couple more minutes while the pasta finishes, and then I will drain it out and we'll have dinner. I'll be back. Alright, I'm back. I'm going to turn this sauce off. It's done. The pasta is done. In just a second, let me go over here and drain it. Be right back. Right there, guys. Hold on. All right. Now that I'm burning my hand for y'all, because I want you to see the difference. So I'm going there for y'all. I'm going to just tip the camera down to my hand for you guys, so you can see it. There's the difference in size. They're side by side. One is cooked, one is not. So it about doubled in size. About double. It's about right, right? Ah! And it is perfect al dente. Oh, goodness, good. Make sure I turn off the burner. So, we have our penis pasta, thanks courtesy to Mr Mach 1. We are going to, ow, apparently burn ourselves. Not the first time y'all have cooked with me before. Let me turn you around a little. Holy cow, don't collapse the tripod. Alright. So, we're going to get the sauce. Now, as I said before, I won't need this much sauce for this. But, this is the trick my mother taught me. You take just a little bit of sauce and lightly toss the pasta in it. And what that's going to do is, while this pasta is good and hot and sticky, it's going to absorb a lot of that sauce and the flavor. It's also going to loosen the noodles so they don't stick. You guys all want to know how you're supposed to get noodles that don't stick if you're not using oil. Well, that's how you do it. So you can see there's just a light coating. Here, let me. It's not heavily sauced. It's just a light coating. So now, we're going to dish a little bit of this up and I'll try it for you. I don't know, y'all, this penis pasta. And we're going to put, now I'm going to put a generous level of sauce. So turn over here for just a moment where I'll show you, I've cleaned off my cutting board and put it away. And what I did is I grated some fresh Parmesan. I have the stuff in the bottle. I use it for some things, but I do not use it for topping my pasta. I use fresh Parmesan. Ladies and gentlemen, penis pasta. And I think I'm going to call this dish the lustful pasta. That's what it is. The pasta of lust. Or the lustful pasta. So I hope you guys enjoyed this Mr. Mach 1. Thank you, baby. I cannot say enough. I hope you enjoyed the video. You guys be sure to like my channel, subscribe if you want to see more. I am getting back on my schedule now that I'm going to be home more like I'm supposed to be. So I'll be getting much out for y'all. I hope you like it. I hope you enjoy it. And I'm going to take a bite and show y'all. I really do eat my own food. I don't do it often because, you know, by the time normally you're done cooking, you're full. But, ready? Mmm. That's actually pretty darn good. And yes, guys, because I know every man out there is thinking it, it's a mouthful. Bye.